Welcome to the Restricted Handling Daily Intel Briefs, What's Coming Up Next Week in the World podcast. Here's the global setup for June 28th to July 4th. A quiet-looking calendar on the surface, with heavier economic and geopolitical pressure building underneath. Starting Sunday, June 28th, there's no major scheduled summit or institutional meeting on the books. It's essentially a global reset day. But in practice, this is when diplomatic teams, finance ministries, and security services are already shifting into position for the week ahead. Think of it as the calm warm-up lap before the race actually starts. Moving into Monday, June 29th, we land in Brussels for the EU Employment, Social Policy, Health and Consumer Affairs Council meeting. This is the administrative backbone of the European Union at work. Labor markets, demographic pressures, social spending frameworks, and health policy coordination all get discussed here. It rarely makes headlines, but it directly feeds into how Europe handles economic resilience and internal cohesion at a time when political fragmentation pressures are still very real. Tuesday, June 30th, shifts focus to the United States, with key housing and labor data releases. The FHFA House Price Index and JOLTS job openings report come out, giving a read on whether the U.S. economy is slowing in a controlled way or starting to show stress. Housing remains one of the most sensitive indicators in the U.S. system, and job openings act like a pressure gauge for labor demand. When those two start moving together, markets pay attention fast. Wednesday, July 1st brings U.S. manufacturing data with the ISM Manufacturing PMI. This is one of those global signal reports that traders, policymakers, and analysts all react to in real time. It captures demand, production, and pricing pressures across U.S. industry, and it also feeds directly into broader global growth sentiment, especially for supply chains still tied to China and broader Asia manufacturing flows. Then Thursday, July 2nd, is the heavyweight moment of the week. Non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, and wage data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics all drop at once. This is the main event. It shapes Federal Reserve expectations, influences dollar strength, and ripples through global risk markets almost instantly. Whether the labor market is cooling smoothly or staying tight has direct implications for inflation strategy, interest rates, and global liquidity conditions. By Friday, July 3rd, things start to wind down, but not quietly. U.S. markets operate on shortened hours heading into the Independence Day holiday. That drop in liquidity matters. Thin markets tend to exaggerate reactions, so even smaller geopolitical headlines or surprise data revisions can move more aggressively than they normally would. It's the kind of environment where nothing is fully off, even if it looks like a holiday setup on paper. Saturday, July 4th, is full closure in the United States. Markets are shut and federal institutions are offline for the holiday. Globally, that creates a liquidity vacuum. Other markets continue operating, but one of the world's primary financial anchors is out of play. Historically, this is when positioning quietly resets and any unexpected geopolitical developments can travel further than they normally would because there's less immediate counterweight from U.S. trading activity. Zooming out, there are a few broader dynamics sitting just outside the calendar but shaping the week underneath it. US-EU trade discussions remain in the background as tariff timelines approach key decision points. NATO continues pre-summit coordination ahead of upcoming meetings, with allies aligning messaging on defense posture and Ukraine's support. And China's early July data cycle remains a key watch point, where manufacturing signals can shift global sentiment quickly if they surprise in either direction. Thanks for listening. If this was useful, a quick review or comment helps others find the show. For deeper coverage, check out our daily Intel brief on Substack at restrictedhandling.substack.com. Take care and have a great day.